open this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Simmons looking around. Kicks it out to Richardson. Passes it to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lock at 6. Shot, no good from Simmons.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Harris.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you know, it took him a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
You know, even after the trade from the Clippers to the Sixers, he continued to produce. I mean, everybody figured that Tobias Harris would have a good season last year heading into free agency, and he didn't disappoint.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Richardson. Dishes it to Embiid. Oh, good with the triple. And Harris, with his strong play last season, got a big payout because of it.
Yeah, and I think he earned it. And he'll continue to work hard to live up to the contract. But more importantly, I think he wants to be the best he can be, and that'll be his focus. And he'll have to adjust to teams adjusting more to trying to slow him down.
Here's Simmons after Eric Bledsoe's score. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Simmons passes to Richardson. 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
With 3, Harris. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, he was the 3rd pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships in Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Jonah Bolden comes in for Joel Embiid, and Smith subbed in for Richardson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Simmons, the bounce pass. Harris inside the line. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to like express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Smith and Harris are out on the wing. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Bolden in at the four-man position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the jump by Giannis.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
Scotty's checked in for Jonah Bolden. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Down low, here's Scott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Richardson in for Simmons. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Harris outside. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Lopez left side. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, the Sixers have come a long way in a short period of time. I mean, 2 years after finishing as the 4th worst team in the league, guys, they came within a few points of making the Eastern Conference Final.
Hill against Richardson. Here's Scott, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Sixers team has championship aspirations. Clark, can they make it out of the East, do you think?
Yeah, I think this Sixers team, guys, is very much capable of being an Eastern Conference champion. We forget about all the midseason trades they had a season ago. They didn't have a lot of time to ferment and gel. I think with a full season, training camp and a full season, with the players they have, they're going to be a force in the East for several years.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for George Hill. Richardson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with a wide open look. They get it again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bledsoe looking around. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
They grab their own miss. Embiid. And finally they hit one.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee between his points and his rebounds. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half.
And that'll do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And this is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
And here's Richardson outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 17. Now here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Joel Embiid. And Jonah Bolden sub in for Al Horford. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Korver is checked in for Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy 3 or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the 4th best offense in the league last year.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Harris outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the 76ers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Smith finds Harris. Back to Smith. Here's Bolden. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hill passes to Lopez. From the line. And there's Korver on the assist by Hill. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They get a hand on it. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Smith. Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. No good from Simmons.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Lopez. Richardson covering. Here's Matthews. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Milwaukee on top, leading by 17. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Scott in at the small forward. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Bledsoe. Passes it to Connaughton. Good work defensively by Richardson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
They get it back. 6 to shoot. And here's Matthews for the 3. They get the rebound. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Connaughton kicks to Matthews. Bucks passing it around. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. Connaughton's got his first 2 points.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Harris checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Corver in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
On the wing, Corver, the feed to Giannis. And it's sent back by Horford. And here is Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
It's stolen by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Inside, Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average out.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Milwaukee.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And it's good, 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 15. Here's Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Richardson dishes to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. Bledsoe against Harris. Lopez kicks to Middleton. The 3-ball. And it's Corver in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And Bledsoe, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.